G'day, it's Matty Tippett here again from ETPA. I've got Andy with me. Andy's about to start his first week of training. How are you, buddy?
Good, Matty. How are you?
Good, good. You ran a half marathon yesterday. The legs are okay?
Yeah, no, they're feeling pretty good. Just flexed a bit tight, but apart from that, it's all good.
Okay. So you've got your first 2-week phase of training. I guess you've got a few questions and need some answers for some of the structure of the program and some of the jargon in the program. So let's fire away. A couple of questions you got for me, mate?
You got me started. A few of these starts, 5:30, 5:15, etc.
Yeah.
Just wondering if I should be eating before that.
I think it will depend on the length of the session and the configuration of the session. So you had a session this morning, so you had swim squad.
That's right.
Okay, so normally we wouldn't eat before a swim squad. You might take some calories in some fluid, so maybe an enduro or a high five, so you get some sugar going into your system, and just take that as a part of the training and rehydration strategy. For your longer sessions, so for example, I believe you've got a long ride on Wednesday morning, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so for that session, I would take some calories out with me. I believe the ride's about 2.5 to 3 hours for you. So I would potentially have your normal brekkie about half an hour before you get on the bike. Then make sure you're taking around a gram per kilo of body weight of carbohydrate per hour during the session. Okay, then post-session.
Fluid.
Yep. In a fluid mix, again back to the same thing you do for swim squad, so potentially high five or enduro, they're the two big products we normally use. Okay, so the mixing instructions are on the packaging, so we can get some of that across to you shortly.
Yeah.
And then post-session, you probably just have a bit of protein, a little bit of carbohydrate within 10 to 15, 20 minutes after the session.
Yeah, okay, cool. Also noted on Friday mornings you've got 40 minutes easy run, but you also got a note, when climbing please shorten your stride and drive back the whole way. I was wondering what exactly you meant by that.
Okay, so we know when people are not used to running big volumes and not in our sport, when they get to a hill, the first thing they do is lengthen their stride and overstretch. They do that because I guess inside your head you're thinking you want to get uphill faster, and the way you would normally do that is by lengthening your stride. In actual fact, what we want is a shortening of your stride. So we want your feet striking the ground underneath you, but we want you driving further back. Because when you're driving further back, what muscles do you switch on? Your
Glutes.
Glutes, yeah, spot on. So it's a little bit of a trick we use to get your glutes firing. Okay, so that's why the note's in the program, and that's specifically what I'm looking for from that session. So I guess another way of thinking about it, instead of thinking about pushing through your gait, think about pulling.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, and what will happen then is you'll start sending a signal straight down to your hammers and glutes. Okay.
And for someone like me as well, always having really tight hip flexors, really driving back, extending through the hips is going to be something that can help sort of stretch that out a bit for me, I think.
Will do, and you'll probably also find that your recovery will be a little bit higher. So you'll get a little more extension through your quads as well. Yeah, so it'll be good for a few reasons. Okay, so anything else within your program?
So apart from that, everything else was pretty clear to me.
I will note that you've got a group session on Sunday, and that is a group brick. So you're going to be out with 20 or 30 other athletes. The key for you in this first phase of group training is to stay safe on the bike. Make sure you give a good distance between you and the person in front of you. Keep your wits about you. Okay. And when you get off the bike, just be aware that your legs are going to be a little bit flat. It's going to hurt for a little while. That's okay. Just allow yourself to find your rhythm and allow the blood flow to get back into your legs, and start running and enjoy it.
Alright,
okay. Alright, mate, so we'll do this again in 2 weeks when you get your next phase. As for now, you guys can log on to our website, that's etpa.com.au, see the electronic copy of Andy's program. You'll also be able to follow his blog updates every 2 weeks from now on, and I believe we'll be doing a text blog update every second week or every alternate week, is that right?
Yeah, I think on the Physio Health website, yeah.
Great. Okay, best of luck, mate. See you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, buddy.
Cheers.